We have a leader that was victorious in many battles. We have a leader that defeated many enemies. And we as a body should be determined that, look, those enemies are dead. We're not going to resurrect them because we have new enemies. But we can advance to fight new enemies if we allow the old enemy to come up and capture us and have victory over us. But we should be determined that we're gonna maintain what we have, that we may advance. You know, it's more complicated than this, but oversimplifying it, and it being Memorial Day, I guess that was one of the issues that we never won Vietnam. It's because they would have the American troops. They would go and they would advance, and they would take a territory. And after they took that territory, they would have them to pull back. And so then the enemies would go back to the land or the territory that they had already defeated. You can't win if you constantly allow the enemy to take control over what you have defeated. That's why some people are never really successful in their life. They are constantly fighting the same battles. You're always going to have an issue. I don't care how long you live, you're going to have issues. I don't care how close you are to God, you're going to always have issues. I don't care how Holy Ghost filled you are, you're going to always have issues. But it should be different issues. You shouldn't constantly be having to fight the same battles. When do you mature? When do you grow up? When do you advance? That's how you know you're maturing. Not because you don't have problems and issues, but because you know I'm not fighting the same issues. The enemy, I think, get bored with some of us because we never challenge him. We never make the enemy be creative. He just continues to throw the same things at us over and over. You know, we are actually going to close on this, and someone was in here and they saw this. It's just like this week. There was a bird out there. And that bird, you know, we was in here working and whatever, and I was like, and I saw that bird, he went and he hit the window. He was trying to get in, and he backed up. He hit the window, and I was watching this bird, and he kept hitting the window, And then one time he stopped and he pursed, he said, like he was tired. And then he got up and he hit the window again, he hit the window. I said, something wrong with this bird. And then the bird flew away. And I think it was Deacon May. I was telling him about the bird. And so when he came, by this time, I was in the sanctuary instead of being out in the foyer. And he came, I think it was him, they said the bird is back. What do you mean the bird is back? They said, come here and look at it. And that bird was back, and he was doing the same thing. And make a long story short, later on, believe it or not, some others were here and they saw the bird. And I'm thinking to myself, how many times do it take you, bird, to keep hitting your head to realize you can't get through this? And that's the way some of us are. We're just hitting our head, never advancing. Let us sing. I'm not through, but I do want to say to the ones that came, I appreciate you. Today, we asked the ministers to come, and we have an altar call. First of all, if there is any under the sound of my voice that are not saved, or maybe you know you are saved, but you're not where you know you should be in God, I invite you to the altar. Because success really starts with being where God would have you to be. And maybe there's some that you're simply not where you want to be in life. And it seems like sometimes you're spinning your wheels. And you need some direction. You need some guidance. Sometimes we think that we just want somebody to pray and lay hands on us. Whereas even as we used to hear our leaders say, sometimes what you really need is wisdom. You need knowledge. And at the beginning of this year, you know, one of the things that I have been teaching on is gaining the wisdom, the knowledge, and the revelation of God. And that's what some of you need in your life. The altar is open. Hallelujah. Oh, blessed be the name.